Mike Cameron up to get this game started. And Oswald has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
And that's a strike. Cameron, who does strike out, will have to be careful here.
A good pitch right there. He was thinking fastball, and he got the breaking ball too far out in front.
The pitch. Strike three. Mike Cameron swinging through it, sends him out of there.
That's a tough pitch to handle, but you've got to try to make contact anyways.
That pitch was so close he couldn't let it go by, but it's almost impossible to hit.
I mean, it would have been a strike no matter what, but you've got to try to find a way to put the bat on the ball.
And Weeks stands in. Base is empty with one away. Swings high on that one, starts out with a strike.
He goes to the breaking ball and pulls the string on it, hit him way out in front.
He deals, and it's 0-2. Ricky Weeks, he'll be swinging if it's close.
Well, it looks like he's on it. He's got a read for it. His timing's right, but he just swings underneath it.
Sinker, swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get it with the strikeout, you'll take that too.
And it's Ryan Braun now. 265 average. Base is empty with 2 outs. Well hit towards the middle. Picked up by Matsui. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Well, that was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the first. And Yovani Gallardo is the pitcher. Milwaukee has him starting. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today going against this Houston lineup?
Well, good quality right-hander on the mound right here, facing a quality lineup loaded with lefties, so they're working the matchups against him to see if that comes into play. He's going to have to throw inside, back these lefties off the plate in order to get the outer third.
And Kazu Matsui to bat. Bottom half of the first inning underway. It's an 0-1 count.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Strike 2, Matsui. He'll be careful. Hit in the air to left center. And Braun brings that one in. 1 away. Got a chance to check out the Brewers. Let's look at their defense. And Steve, scouting anyone here?
Mike Cameron can run the balls down in the outfield with anybody. He has great range out there and a very accurate throwing arm.
And Bourne's in the box. Nobody on base. 1 away. Smash towards the hole. And it's caught. The play by Fielder.
Well, first base can be the hot corner too, and that was a hot shot to first, but he was able to get up in spirit for the out.
Let's take a look at the lineup brought to you by State Farm for Cecil Cooper. Steve, who do you keep an eye on there?
Well, the big El Caballo. He can take you deep. Carlos Lee brings his power bat to the plate every time.
Tejada at the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. And a swing and a hit. It's going to be Braun. That's caught. Side is retired. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Nobody on the board yet here in Houston. And it's Prince Fielder in the box now. Hitting .360. right there in the top 5 in home runs. And Oswald has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
Here it comes. Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. Retiring fielder. That's one away.
Had to run toward the line to be able to make this catch, but able to get there in plenty of time to put it away.
And it's J.J. Hardy now. Base is empty, 1 out. Oswalt with the delivery. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
That is a strike. Hardy now lean out over that plate to protect.
Now, Gary, he's in a little bit of trouble right now. With 2 strikes, they're probably going to try to get him to chase that curveball.
A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. There's the throw. Oh, and he's got it over to first base, and they get the out.
Now, great catching. He's earning his money behind the plate today, chasing that ball in the dirt, blocking it, and getting the runner out just in time.
That could be a great way to start the offense if you can get a runner like that on, because that's really a steal when you do. And Hart's batting. A line drive towards the hole, and that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen.
2 outs, you just want to put the ball in play so you don't go down 1, 2, 3. Give your pitcher a little bit more of a rest, and let's see if he can't get some more offense going.
It's going to be Lamb now. He's no stranger to playing in this stadium. Fans are aware of it, that's for sure. 2 outs and a man on first. Oswalt with the delivery. Swing and a line drive. And Matsui puts that away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. A glimpse of the sun here and there darting around through the clouds. Some shadows coming on the field right now. And the action just getting going again. And it's Lance Berkman at the plate. Hitting .311. He's the RBI leader for the National League. First pitch to him, a curveball, swung on and missed, 0-1.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
And Gallardo's now got the 0-2 count.
He's a free swinger on the 0-2 count, so you've got to think to yourself, don't give him anything too good to hit.
At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Got him, 1 away.
You know, sometimes in the bat could go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
And Carlos Lee to bat. He's the team's most walked batter. 1 out, bases empty. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Oh, great patience at the plate. He's the guy that always seems to find a way to get on base and be in the middle of this offense.
It's fouled away. Here's a swing. Wow, that was close. Right back up the middle. Almost got him. Oh, Weeks a dive. He's got it. And he's out at first. What an out. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And it's Hunter Pence in the box now. He gets runs across National League's top 5 leaderboard. 2 outs, bases empty. And swing and a miss on Gallardo's pitch. 0-1. And he delivers. And Pence watches that one go by. Count is even. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that one goes foul. And he fouls another one off. And Hunter Pence misses. That's strike 3. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Second inning over. Move on to the third. Game decisions all a part of the difficult task of being a manager. He's hoping for that offense to come alive sooner than later. And Kendall's in the box. He's going to start the third here. And Oswald has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Well, the hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
He delivers. Sinker, called strike. Now 0-2. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And that one falls in there for a single.
Well, 0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And in the batter's box, it's Gallardo. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. And he tries to get one down. Quintero. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away.
Outstanding job of deadening the ball right there. He catches the ball on the bat, making it come off very softly and in exactly the spot where he wanted to. Good sack bunt.
1 out, a runner on at second base. First pitch on the way. Here's a strike. Lunged for that bunt and missed it.
Well, the hitters are going to have to be ready for that long arching curveball because he can locate that pitch and throw it at just about any time of the count for a strike.
And that's a strike. Cameron, who does strike out, will have to be careful here. Talk about him throwing it at any time, Steve. He'll do that on a pitch where he's trying to get a strikeout.
Well, he's made a career out of being able to throw that 12-6 curveball, and the only thing you can do, the only way you hit it is to look for it. Otherwise, take it.
He's there, but he lets it fall. And the throw, but he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. Hoping to get the third base, stay in scoring position there, and he didn't do it.
Well, no luck this time, and a big out at third base.
And it's Ricky Weeks in the box now. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. A runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch to Weeks. Here it is. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1.
Well, the old saying, swing hard in case you hit it, that's what he was employing right there. He was swinging for the fences, but not on the sinker ball. It doesn't make sense.
Oswalt with the delivery. And it's 0-2. Ricky Weeks. He'll be swinging if it's close.
You know, his hands look slow coming through the zone right there, but it may just be because that's a good fastball.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. No, and he got him. What a throw. He gets the play at first base.
Hey, Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen in this situation. Is hoping his catcher can stop it and get the out in time. Great heads-up play.
There's a big 2 right there. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Nobody on the board yet here in Houston. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. And it's Blum batting. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that's through a base hit.
They finally get their first hit here in the third inning. He's been pitching a heck of a ball game, shutting down the offense. Second time through the lineup. Let's see if they're figuring him out.
Now we're going to see Quintero batting. Batting .241. Runner on first base, nobody out. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1. So look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Oh, Lamb, a dive. He's up from his knees. Got him. What a throw. And it's in time from his knees to get the out. Always looking for that friend of a pitcher. They wanted that ground ball and got it.
Well, they threw it around the horn to get the double play. Nice turn by the second baseman.
Oswalt into the batter's box. Base is empty with 2 outs. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up left side of the infield. And that's the third out. Weeks grabs it. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. We're through 3 innings now. And for those of you just coming on, it's Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips. Great to have you with us. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. And it's Ryan Braun now. He's a slugger. He's on that list of the top 5 in homers. And he starts Braun out. He sends this one in the air towards center. And it's in there. He's got himself a base hit. And it's Fielder batting.
Well, a big run producer in this lineup, one of the great power hitters of the game, and a guy they count on in any situation to look for a pitch to hit it out of the park.
And Oswalt has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Well, you know, Gary, you talk about power hitters like this, and really the expectations for them and the pressure on them to deliver, to be the run producers for a team, clearly it's something I've never experienced because I couldn't hit for home runs.
He delivers, swings and hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Lee. That's one away. And it's J.J. Hardy now. He's in his 5th MLB year. 1 out, man on first. Hardy settles in. First pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Look, Gary, the way this is going so far here in the 4th, I mean, they do have 3 hits. So they've had a couple of base runners, but I think that because they're not mounting hit after hit, they may have to put some plays on to get the runners moving.
Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. 2 down, and he'll go back to first. And Hart's batting. He singled his last trip. Runner on first, 2 away. And the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Quick check at first. A dive, and he's back in easily. Oh, Braun's going to steal. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 outs. Halfway through the 4th inning, we move on to the home half next. We've got the top of the order coming up. And there is Cecil Cooper. Plenty on his mind, I think. Pleased with the pitching so far, hoping to get some life out of his lineup. And Kazuo Matsui to bat. National League batters generates a lot of runs in the top 5. Here's Matsui's first look. And swing and a miss on Gallardo's pitch. 0-1.
Such a consistent, productive, professional hitter. You know, one of their best bats in the lineup, Gary.
Strike 2. Matsui. He'll be careful.
The hitter needs a 2-strike approach. Shorten up the swing. Think about going the other way.
Spotted by Kendall. High chopper goes foul. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Picked up by Weeks. Retiring Matsui.
Gary, this guy makes it look easy, and he retires another one at first.
And Bourne's in the box. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first one. He takes that one. Gallardo has him. 0-1. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And Hart tracks it down. Tejada at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. He takes that one. Gallardo has him. 0-1.
Sometimes you get a pitch, and if it's early enough in the count, you can just say, not this one. I'm going to wait for the next one.
That's a strike and an 0-2 count. Tejada now will watch that strike zone carefully.
I don't think he likes that call, but when you're diving out over the plate, sometimes that fastball up and in doesn't look like a strike even when it is.
Pitch on the way. That one's fouled back out of play behind home.
How about the catch by the fan in the stands right there?
Boy, he just went into his fan crowd there and snagged that baby away.
It was a great play. He should have seen it. He had his eyes shut.
Swung on, line softly to right. And that does get down. Tejada's got first. He's going to try to stretch it. That will bring up Lance Berkman. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
2 outs and a man on first. First one to Berkman. Here's the pitch. He takes that one. Gallardo has him 0-1.
Now the big breaking ball away. Got the outside corner for a strike.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And Braun grabs that one. And the side's retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Nobody on the board yet here in Houston. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. And Hart's batting.
Gary, his great speed comes into play offensively in a lot of different ways. And, you know, the infield going to have to play more shallow because of that speed.
Swings and misses at the curve, 0-1.
Gary, the reason the infield, as I'm talking about, has to move in a couple steps is because they know that if they play normal depth or deep and they have to move to their right or left, they're not going to have a chance to be able to make a play at first base with them.
0-1. Oswalt kicks and deals. Swings over the top on that one, and it's 0-2.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, you know, only leaving 2 runners on base. You know, we're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Oh, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. And, you know, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
Swing and a miss on the breaker. 1 down.
Well, when the pitcher hits his spots and he sets you up for this pitch, it makes it very difficult. He swung right over the top of it and just couldn't make contact.
It's going to be Lamb now. Lined out last time up. Nobody on base, 1 away. And the first pitch. And Oswalt has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Here's the pitch. This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. And it's caught by Tejada. 2 down.
Now, there's nothing worse than getting your pitch and just getting underneath it and popping out to short. Not going to be happy with that.
And Kendall's in the box. He's 1 for 1 so far. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Oswalt got him to swing. 0-1. Ground ball to short. And Tejada picks it up. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. Middle of the 5th inning, now to the home half. And here's Carlos Lee. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning. Now Lee gets set. There's a swing and a liner towards first. And what a catch. A spectacular out. It's going to be Pence now. Struck out swinging his last time up. 1 out, bases empty. And Gallardo misses low that time.
Good fastball right there. Let's see what he's going to come back with now.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And so Pence retired. 2 retired here. And it's Blum batting. He singled in his last at bat. 2 outs, bases empty. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. And he holds off on the pitch low, 1-0. The 1-0 now. Off-speed pitch waved at and missed. 1-1. One pitch. Foul, straight back. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. We've played 5 full. Oswalt got him to swing. 0-1.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
Waves at that fastball in the hole now. 0-2. Slider called third, strikeout number 1.
Well, good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeout.
And Cameron's in the box. He's a 15-year veteran. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
He might have left that breaking ball a little higher than he wanted to, but he got away with it. He just swings underneath.
And strike 2. Roy Oswalt right where he wants him.
Look at the movement on this pitch. This 12-6 curveball just falls right off the table. Nearly impossible to hit this pitch anyways.
Oswalt with the delivery. Now here's a grounder towards the hole.
Oh, he makes a nice play at first. Takes care of it himself. Goes over, touches the base.
And it's Ricky Weeks at the plate. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty with 2 outs. First pitch to Weeks. Here it is. And Oswalt has him 0-1 with that called strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
The pitch. Good eye right there by Ricky Weeks. He stayed away from that one, and it's even. Here's the 1-1. Good downward action on that sinker. 1-2.
Now's the time he goes to the slider. This guy struggles in this situation. It's a good pitch for him.
Rings him up. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. Nobody on the board yet here in Houston. Then we're going to see Quintero batting. He'll lead off the bottom half of the 6th. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Sliders in there for a called strike.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
Pitch on the way. Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. Fastball is up high, then it's 1-2.
But you have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Curveball got him, one away.
Well, he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Oswalt into the batter's box. He popped out his last time. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball. And Gallardo's now got the 0-2 count.
A little bit of a hanger, and I think that fact fooled him at the plate, and he swung and just got underneath it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you're doing all the right things.
And that's a nice way to keep that pitch count down, right in the zone. And Kazumatsui up. He bounced out his last time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matsui's first look. And swing and a miss on Gallardo's pitch. 0-1.
Got to slow down up there, big guy. You've got to let that curveball come to you. He was way out in front.
He delivers. Strike 2. Matsui. He'll be careful. Got him. And he has just been magnificent through 6. Still got outs to get, Steve, but he's in this one.
Gary, he's got his great stuff and his great location.
So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. 7th inning of baseball coming up. Game decisions, all a part of the difficult task of being a manager. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And Ryan Braun to bat. He'll lead off the 7th. And he starts Braun out. Line towards first. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. He throws. He's safe. Just beat that play at second. This can be a dangerous play. The head-first slide into second.
Well, he goes diving in there and just gets his hands in underneath the tag. And fortunately, he's getting up and dusting himself off without injury.
Now, Prince Fielder. And he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. You talk about a scared pitcher, Steve. With nobody out, he's waving the white flag and putting him aboard.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, you've got to have a chance to go at this guy, attack him.
Well, that's not very competitive. And it's J.J. Hardy at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Hardy settles in. First pitch. Shows bunt. Didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. And he lays one down here. He grabs it. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
This is good team baseball right here. You advance the runners into scoring position, and now the rest of the lineup has to come through. But Gary, this is where Roy Oswalt's really got to go to work.
He's going to need to come up big right here. With runners on at second and third and only one away in a tie game, you need big outs.
Now, this is why you play the game, Gary. These situations is where the stars thrive.
Big uppercut that time for strike one.
A tremendous effort out on the mound in this one, and we're deep into the ball game. I mean, we're getting close to the end of this one. They've only been able to get 4 hits against him, and he shut them down and kept them off the scoreboard.
Oh and 1. Oswalt kicks and deals. Got him swinging with that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He swung like he thought he knew what was coming, but it doesn't matter how hard you swing, you have to make contact.
This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. That's 2 gone.
Oh, that's a huge out right there. Now with 2 down, they've got a legitimate chance of getting out of this inning with the game still tied. Now, Gary, Mike Lamb, a professional hitter, the kind of guy you like to have up late in the game in this sort of situation.
And he's now set to do battle. 2 down and an opportunity to break this tie.
Well, Gary, you can see in his eyes the focus. He knows this at-bat could be the difference between winning and losing today.
You have 2 outs here in the inning, only need 1 more. The last thing you want is a big 2-out hit. They're not going to chance it with this guy.
Yeah, but I don't understand this. You've already got 2 outs in the inning, and this guy isn't one of the better hitters in the game. Go at him, challenge him, show something.
Bases are loaded with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And they will tag him out, and the side is retired. And a frustrated lineup indeed. That's now 7 shutout innings. 7th inning stretch in Houston. And Bourne's in the box. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. And here's the first one. First pitch, a big breaker for a called strike.
Well, that pitch down and in can be handled, but with that kind of movement on that 12-6 curveball, makes it much more difficult to put in play.
At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. Checks his swing. They're going to call it a strike. We'll appeal this one down to third. He went. The decision from the third base umpire. And that runs too far inside. 1 and 2.
Well, that's a wake-up call right there. You're thinking, I'm going to reach out over the plate and hit one, and he buzzes you with that 4-seamer. Look out.
Hit in the air to left center. And Braun brings that one in. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
Miguel Tejada at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty with 1 away. First pitch to Tejada. He takes that one. Gallardo has him. 0-1.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike. The hitter couldn't swing the bat.
Now Kendall spots the pitch. He fouls that one off. And that's another foul ball.
Well, listen, sooner or later, a pitcher's going to make mistakes. You want to see as many pitches in an at-bat as you can. So fouling these pitches off, he's going to make a mistake, and you're going to be ready for it.
Rings him up. Man, he has just mastered this offense in this ballgame, and no signs he's letting up.
Well, he's been sharp all game long, but you just hope going through the order for the 3rd time and the 4th time, guys don't start picking up on the tendencies.
And it's Lance Berkman at the plate. Flew out last time. 2 outs and nobody on. First one to Berkman. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, you know what? Don't buy the souvenirs. Wait till one comes into the stands, and he gets one right there.
Better than that, you get to go on TV because you made a great play. At the belt, Gallardo kicks and throws. That's a strike. Berkman's going to have to take a defensive stance now.
Well, that kind of break on the curveball and that kind of location, it can lead to success. That was a good pitch right there.
Struck him out. And now that's 7. Count them, 7 shutout innings going.
I think he's got the stuff to do it, Gary. I think he wants to finish the rest of this game. He's got the legs.
Settles in. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, not hard to understand this one, Gary. You're going to bring in the pinch hitter for the pitcher. Hopefully a guy who can come up with a big hit.
Fouled away. And 1. Oswalt kicks and deals. He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, holding them scoreless so far in this one and only allowed 4 hits, Gary, and I think a real credit to what he's been able to do. Outstanding work between the pitcher and catcher. Just a great plan of attack.
Got him. You know, they use the term filthy. I'm telling you what we've seen from him today. That's what he's throwing.
Absolute filth. No question about it. He's got the hitters off balance. He's in complete control.
And it's Mike Cameron in the box now. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. Nobody on base, 1 away. Cameron gets set. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. And strike 2. Roy Oswalt right where he wants him.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Swing and a rocket toward short. He's just 4 outs away from a complete game shutout.
Now he's so locked in. He's in the zone right now. I think he can handle it.
And it's Ricky Weeks in the box now. Struck out swinging his last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to Weeks. Here it is. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
Oswalt with the delivery. And it's 0-2. Ricky Weeks, he'll be swinging if it's close. Struck him out, and the side is retired. He's got 8 shutout innings under his belt.
Well, all he has to do is keep his focus and composure in the ninth.
So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. Nobody on the board yet here in Houston. Is the pitcher. The Brewers bring him in to relieve.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
And here's Carlos Lee. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Just couldn't get the hitter to chase that fastball down and away.
Here's the 1-0. Picked up by Hardy. And that'll retire Lee. And it's Hunter Pence in the box now. Lined out in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way to Pence. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. He's out at first base. Nice play on the cover.
That's a well-executed play right there, Gary. He hustled over, got to first base, and touched the bag.
Thought he might have had a strikeout there, but he's involved in the out anyway. And it's Blum batting. Grounded out last time. 2 outs and nobody on. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, when a pitcher has a solid four-seam fastball like him, it allows him to bust a hitter inside and not worry about the ball tailing back over the plate.
Ooh, that looked pretty good, but he falls behind 2-0. And that four-seam fastball follows the all-time rules of baseball. Hard and in, down and away.
No question about that. You've got to keep hitters honest and keep them off the outside corner to be successful.
And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
You can't give up an inning. You've got 2 outs, but you do anything you can to get on base. Now that he's on, let's see if they can get that go-ahead run around.
And we're going to see Quintero batting. Struck out swinging last time. 2 outs and a man on first. Now the first pitch. This could be trouble back behind second. And he's tagged out at second. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. And we're set for the 9th inning of baseball. And our crew catches a glimpse of Cecil Cooper. He's been here before. You talk about pitching duel. He knows at some point this stalemate's going to turn. He wants to make sure it's his club that does it.
Well, the big guy, Ryan Braun, coming to the plate. What a showdown we have here, Gary.
Key moment and one of the game's best here in the last inning. A chance to be the go-ahead run.
Now, Gary, he can't give up a home run right here. He's got to change the speeds. He has to keep the hitter off balance.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Braun to protect that zone now.
They've had a few base runners throughout this game. They've left some on, Gary, but I mean, every single time they've had runners on, he just seems to elevate his game, making the pitch when he needs to. They just can't score.
Hard grounded to short. Picked up by Tejada. And that'll set down Braun. Oh, my gosh. There is another one, and this amazing performance just goes on.
Now, he's pitched such a great game so far. He just needs to concentrate on the task at hand and not let it get away from him.
And it's Fielder batting. Walked in his last plate appearance. Base is empty, 1 out. Oswalt with the delivery. Too low on that one for a ball, 1-0.
That's a power pitch right there. That four-seam fastball at the knees. Just below the zone, though.
One 0 on the way. And Prince Field is swinging, missing, evens up the count. One on the way. Cuts on that fastball. Can't make contact. 1-2.
Well, Gary's a pitcher ahead in the count right now, 1-2. You can afford to waste a pitch or two to see if you can't get him to hit one of your pitches.
Hut shot towards the hole. Picked up by Tejada. Retiring fielder. This pitcher's duel is going to continue.
Now, Gary, he's just focused on finishing this inning off without any mistakes. Then it's up to his offense to make something happen.
And it's J.J. Hardy at the plate. Sacrificed his last time around. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the first pitch. Line shot into center field. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. He blows that one. There's the throw. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. is going to come in and run here.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late, and do you want to take any chances? The manager decides to go to the pen. Corey Hart likes to come up in these sorts of situations when the pressure's on. He can handle it. Let's see if he can get it done today.
Got to get the bat on this one now. You're in a tie ball game. You get opportunities with runners on. Got to connect.
Gary, they're looking for that key 2-out RBI, but he's got to have patience, wait for a good pitch, and when he gets it, he's got to deliver.
He won't get a chance to swing the bat here. They've decided to put him on.
Well, normally you want the hitter to earn his way on base, but in this situation, the intentional walk's the right move.
Two down. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. And this is popped up on the left side. And that one's put away to retire the side. They still can't push across anything. Looking more and more like the first team to score, and this one's going to win. Well, folks, we made it halfway through this ninth inning. Last half, regulation coming up. Darren Erstad. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, in a tie game, you have to make this move right now. Offense becomes critical, and then the bullpen's going to have to come in and get the job done as well.
It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. He squares around and he gets this one down. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, that's a great bunt right there. Well executed. He turned around late in the box to surprise the infielders, got it down, and legged it out.
And here's Kazu Matsui. And he needs to move over that go-ahead run that's at first.
He's got to do anything he can to advance this runner and get him into scoring position.
They've got the outs to work with. He grabs it. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, he's trying to advance the runners with this bunt. He's not bunting for a base hit, but once he got it down, he realized this is going to be a tough play, so he hustled down the line. They couldn't get anybody out.
And Bourne's in the box. 0 for 3 to this point. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here it comes. Pulls it back in time. It's 1-0. A 1-0 pitch. And he squares around, gets down the bunt, and he's up with it. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
Here is Miguel Tejada. He has a chance to end this thing right here.
Well, a medium deep fly ball is all it's going to take right now to end this game.
First pitch to Tejada. In the infield. That one goes foul. The pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, listen, I don't know how this at-bat's going to end, but he's making this pitcher work, and he's going to wear him down for the rest of the guys in the lineup.
Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line to left, but that's going to go foul. The pitch. And that's another foul ball. And Miguel Tejada takes a look at that one. A ball evens the count.
Well, Gary, he's aggressive on the 2-2 count, so if he's going to go down, he's going down swinging. Let's see if the pitcher can hit his spot.
Hit on the ground down the first base side. There's one and two. They got both of them that time.
You have to love great defense. I mean, that's an unbelievable effort right there and a way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D.
Well, Lance Berkman makes such great contact at the plate. He's just the kind of guy you want up in this sort of a matchup.
Runners at second and third with 2 outs. First one to Berkman. Here's the pitch to the left side. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They still can't break through. Both pitching staffs have thrown 9 shutout innings. Nobody on the board yet here in Houston. Jose Valverde pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
And Kendall's in the box. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. He swings and lines this one softly towards the left side. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base.
You know, with base runners on, you get a man at first base. Now you're looking not just for the single, but it'd be nice to get that extra base hit to try to score him from first.
So Bill Hall will come up. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
Well, he digs in here, Steve. A golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a way to advance the runner into scoring position.
Oh, Kendall running. And he is out trying to take second. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1.
Well, Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter, gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
1-2 on its way. Rung him up, strike 3. Count that one as a K.
Not much you can do when the pitcher hits his spot. They want it to go down and away with the splitter. He did it, and it's a strikeout.
And it's Mike Cameron in the box now. 0 for 4 in this one. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. Hit on the ground towards second. And Matsui fields the ball. They continue to be whitewashed, so it'll be up to their staff to do the same. Time to move on now. Bottom of the 10th inning. Risky on the mound. He's been chosen to take over out there.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off. El Caballo, Carlos Lee, at the plate with determination in his eyes and a big stick in his hand, Gary.
Bottom half of this extra inning. You want to win this right now. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready. And as he comes up to bat here, let's take a quick peek at our hit tracker, Steve.
And I'm sure he has spent a little bit of time with the hitting coach to look at the chart so that he gets some sense as to how they're going to attack him at the plate.
Now Hunter Pence. And he needs to move over that go-ahead run that's at first.
He's got to do anything he can to advance this runner and get him into scoring position.
They've got the outs to work with. Fastball in there, 0-1.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
Grounded softly to short. Gets it. It's one. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play.
Well, quick release by the third baseman. They get the lead runner at second, just not able to turn to double play.
And it's Blum batting. He's batting with a possibility that winning run on first base could be his RBI.
Well, with one out, they have to be thinking double play. Give us a ground ball.
Line drive. That should be a base hit. And we're going to see Quintero batting.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who not typically is a very good hitter in this situation.
Catcher can't control it. At the belt, the 1-0. This one's grounded hard up the middle. He dives and gets it. The throw on the money. Oh, my gosh, what an out at the plate.
That's a huge out right there. You think maybe you're not going to get to it, and he's able to make a tremendous play on it, Gary.
So Jason Michaels comes up. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, a tie game, you have to make this move right now. Offense becomes critical, and then the bullpen's going to have to come in and get the job done as well.
Two men on and two men out. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
And he delivers. Lines this one softly up the middle. Throw is there, and he is out. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. First inning of the extra innings is over. We move to the 11th. Doug Brocail. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game, and as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
And it's Ricky Weeks at the plate. He's in the first position leading off this 11th inning. First pitch to Weeks. Here it is. Good movement on that pitch. He swings over the top of it. Strike one.
Well, that's the big hook right there, and he had him way off balance, and awfully tough to center that pitch because it breaks so much from top to bottom in the strike zone.
And he takes a called strike on the outer half, 0-2.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
And Ricky Weeks on a swing. Strike 3.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it. Well, the big guy, Ryan Braun, coming to the plate. What a showdown we have here, Gary.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and here's a guy who could put this ball game away.
Now, Gary, this one's big.
There's a ground ball. Blown. And that'll set down Braun. And we've got Tim Burdick out on the mound as they make the pitching swap.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
And his Prince Fielder in the box now, still seeking his first hit of the ball game. 2 outs and nobody on. He deals. Sliders in there, no balls and a strike. On the way. Line softly to center field. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, welcome to the game right there. The first batter you face, you give up a base hit. He's got to keep himself under control now and not lose his composure.
And we've got Counsell batting. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go-ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
Fastball runs inside, 1-0.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind. And when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball. So you got to be ready for it.
Ready with a 1-0. This is right there for his strike. 1-1.
Well, he gets the breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. He must have been looking for something else.
And he looks at a slider in there, and it's 1-2 now.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Kicks and throws. Swung on, hit. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. Fielder trying for third. The throw. And he is safe at third ahead of that play.
That's textbook base running right there. As he's approaching second base, he picks up the third base coach, gets the sign to keep on coming, and now they got runners at the corners. Corey Hart likes to come up in these sorts of situations when the pressure's on. He can handle it. Let's see if he can get it done today.
I think he's thinking about how he's going to approach this crucial at-bat. Smash towards the middle. That's down. The run's coming in. There's the run, literally the only run. It is 1-0.
Well, extra innings, you need somebody to step up and win it. That's a clutch at bat right there. Nothing like now putting pressure on the other team, daring them to come back in their bottom half of the inning.
It's going to be Lamb now. Steve, I think from a manager's perspective, he's got to be all smiles over there with this offense producing at this point of the game.
A big-time clutch hitting we're seeing right there, Gary. And they break the tie in extra innings with that one.
And, Steve, the beauty of extra inning baseball is you don't have much time, you don't have many outs. You got to make everything count. Swings over the top, and it's now 0-2.
You're right. You have to make everything count. They made it count in this frame. The question is, can they add on, and then can the pitching shut the door?
Struck him out. That'll be out number 3. We'll see if their offense now can get going. Pitching clinic so far. Finally, that offensive door opened with a run on the board. Moving through inning 11, we go now to the start of the bottom half. Milwaukee is in front, 1-0. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. For those of you catching up with our ball game, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne. I'm along with Steve Phillips. Major League Baseball right here, 2K Sports. And Matsui to bat. He has a chance here, leading off the bottom of the 11th inning. Here's Matsui's first look. Pulls that one off, and it's high, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
Shot back to first, and it's caught. The play by fielder. And Bourne's in the box. Last time through, he had a sacrifice bunt. 1 out, bases empty. And here's the first one. Now a swing and a shot toward second. Now it's 2 down. Miguel Tejada at the plate. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. 2 outs, bases empty.
0-1.
He delivers, swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. He deals, and Miguel Tejada takes a look at that one. A ball evens the count. Line towards first. Oh, and a great catch.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visitors.